It's week 1 of the NFL, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the 49ers and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Thursday night primetime.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. For the first time this season, I'm Kate Scott alongside Brock Hewitt up in this broadcast booth, and the long wait is over, partner. A new season officially begins tonight.
Yeah, and these are the two teams who have the honor, really the privilege of ringing in the new regular season. And I know, with how long it's been since the Super Bowl ended, any two teams will be great to watch. But as usual, Park Avenue and the NFL has scheduled a heck of an opener for us. And it's about time we get week 1 underway.
Glorious months of football about to get underway. We're all set, and away we go in a new NFL season. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's on the move. Now here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 4. And that's a 49er first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. They send a tight end in motion. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 43. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. They're led out by a QB who made his starting debut all the way back in 2012. You weren't still playing then, were you, Brock? He's found plenty of touchdowns since then. It's Kirk Cousins.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of a league MVP or maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, well, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They go again with Algier. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Algier with another carry. And this one does not go far. It's a gain of 3 for them. Still 3rd and 9 coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. He finds his running back deep down the left side. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Complete to Pearsall. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. So the new NFL season officially well underway as we've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 3rd down and 8. On the gun is Purdy. Four-step. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
You could put that sack right into the coverage sack category. You can see the quarterback, he's scanning, right? He's going through his progressions. 1, 2, 3, nobody's open. And then bam, sack, lunch.
Has it at the 37. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Falcons with their offense back out there as Tyler Algier returns to the field. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd down carry for Algier. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun, Cousins. And the 49ers get there and take him down. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable... The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Fourth and forever coming up. Oh, they're going for this. That's brought in by Mooney. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Algier on 1st down. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun, they go with Algier. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Algier running behind center. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Falcons pushing for points. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They give to Algier from the gun. Still has room inside the 15. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it, but the surprise paid dividends.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Purdy on first down. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Falcons back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Here's a handoff for Algier. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had.
And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided first half. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Second and 3. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And now it's third and short. Back to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And that brings up fourth and short.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that...
The Falcons getting close, and they take him down! So we've reached the half in this year's NFL kickoff game to the season. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Plenty of good games to choose from in that early window. We'll highlight the one down in Tampa. A big test for the Bucs at home as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. As for the 4 o'clock game, some good ones there as well. One being in Charlotte, where it'll be the Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins. And finally, Monday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. For the Falcons in the first half, they were led by their quarterback, the veteran Kirk Cousins. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Out comes the Atlanta offense for the debut possession of the second half. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Now a handoff to Algier. And he's going to be taken down right around the 39. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. On the ground with Algier. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
They run with Algier. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. A give here to Algier. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And that run very short, only getting to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Now Algier. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Running for it. Here's Algier. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
So here come the 49ers on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Purdy setting up that play action. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
On 3rd down, Purdy escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward. The
49ers are lined up in punt formation. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. His work begins at the 31. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Falcons will take over. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll run, it's Algier. He's got room to roam here. There he goes on the right side. And they will score, it's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to the 29-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's 49ers football as we enter the 4th of what's been a largely one-sided game. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 29. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. They'll send him over right. Desperation time on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again. Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Falcons and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Algier with another carry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. They go again with Algier. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6.
It's 4th down.
So now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. 1st down throw by Purdy. On the move, caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running right is Algier. Broke through the tackle. And another broken tackle. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Algier running behind center. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire off.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Falcons are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Koo on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Tom, we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, hard to come by in this league.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Koo on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense getting set to go. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. That finds Ayuk complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. Falcons earn the win in this one. And they're no doubt happy to get their season off on the right track and claim the first victory of this new campaign. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.